Most yoga teachers think they need to be on Instagram. They've been told to build their brand, post consistently, engage with comments, maybe learn reels, and they're spending hours every week on an app that's designed to keep them scrolling, all while teaching to the same 12 students at their local studio. Or else they're feeling guilty for not doing it and thinking that means that they're failing. Here's what 20 years of teaching has taught me. If you're a local yoga teacher, an Instagram business card serves you better than an Instagram content creator presence ever will. Set it up once, pin 3 posts, 6 if you're feeling wild, close the app, go teach yoga. That's exactly what I did for my Comfort Zone Yoga account, and that's what I'm going to show you today. I'm Sage Rountree. I help yoga teachers become confident, capable, and almost everyone's favorite. I've been teaching yoga for over 2 decades. I've written 13 books on yoga, and I have spent way too many years stressing about social media before I finally figured out what actually works for teachers like us. By the end of this video, you'll understand why the post daily advice doesn't apply to locally focused yoga teachers. And you'll have a simple framework for creating an Instagram profile that works without you ever having to create content again. This is the same approach I teach inside my Minimalist Instagram for Yoga Teachers course, and I'm going to walk you through the core concept right now. If you want to go deeper on this and on other ways to simplify your yoga teaching life, I've got a free community called The Zone at Comfort Zone Yoga, where yoga teachers support each other. No algorithm, no pressure. The link's in the description. Here's the thing most yoga teachers miss. If you are focused on teaching locally, your Instagram works best as a business card, not a content machine. Think about what actually happens when someone considers coming to your in-person class. Maybe a friend recommends you. Maybe they see the studio's schedule. Maybe they Google yoga near me and your name pops up. What do they do next? They look you up. And when they find your Instagram profile, they're asking one question. Is this yoga for someone like me? That's it. They're not looking for your reels. They're not scrolling through your content. They're not counting your followers. They're glancing at your bio and your top few posts to decide if you seem trustworthy, if you seem welcoming, and if you seem like someone who can help them. If your profile answers that question, you're done. Close Instagram. Go teach yoga. Here's the mindset shift that makes this work. When most yoga teachers sit down to write about themselves, they write about themselves. I've been teaching for 10 years. I trained with this teacher. I'm certified in yin and vinyasa and restorative. Okay, great. None of that answers the question your visitor is actually asking. Your visitor isn't thinking, who is this teacher? They're thinking, is this teacher for me? That's a different question, and it changes how you write everything. I teach Vinyasa Yoga is about you. Vinyasa for people who need to move to get out of their head is about your student. I have 500 hours of training is about you. A safe space for yoga beginners is about your student. Your Instagram profile isn't your resume, it's a welcome mat. Every word should answer the question a nervous potential student is silently asking. Can this teacher help someone like me? Here's what I figured out after helping hundreds of yoga teachers with their marketing. Every potential student who visits your profile is silently asking 3 questions. 1, is this yoga for someone like me? They want to know if they'll fit in, if they're too old or too stiff or too anxious or too whatever. Will you welcome them anyway? 2, can I actually make this work? Where do you teach? When do you teach? How hard is it to show up? Is parking a nightmare? Do I need special clothes? And 3, what do I do next? How do they book? Who do they contact? What's the first step? If your Instagram profile answers those 3 questions, you've done the job. 3 good posts can do more than 50 random ones. Now, how much you want to build out on your Instagram profile depends on you. I teach 3 levels of minimalism, and you get to decide how far you want to go. Level 1 is micro minimalism. You'll create 3 posts and pin them to the top of your profile. That's it. Those 3 posts answer the 3 questions: who you are, what you teach, how to take the next step. Everything below those pinned posts can be old photos, random stuff, or completely empty. It doesn't matter. Your pinned posts do all the work. This takes about 2 hours, maybe less if you're comfortable on Instagram. And for many yoga teachers, this micro minimalism is enough. Level 2 is just full-on minimalism. You'd add 3 more posts for 6 total. The top 3 stay pinned. The bottom 3 add depth. Your other offerings, maybe a testimonial and another way to connect. Together, these 6 posts create a mini landing page. Someone visits, and without scrolling past one screen, they understand exactly who you are and how you can help them. Level 3 would be maximalist minimalism. If you really want to fill out the whole screen on your Instagram profile, you would add stories highlights, those little circles below your bio. This is the most polished version. But here's what I want you to hear. You don't have to decide right now. Start with the micro minimalist approach, 3 posts. Ask yourself, do I want to keep going or am I good? There's no wrong answer. Let me tell you why this approach works so well for teachers who teach yoga locally, and why the post consistently advice doesn't. When you're a local yoga teacher, your students aren't finding you through Instagram's algorithm. They're finding you because they live near you. They saw a flyer, a friend mentioned your name, the studio tagged you in a post. Those people aren't scrolling through your feed. They're just checking you out. They want to know quickly whether you seem real, trustworthy, and like someone they would feel comfortable with in a yoga class. A few intentional posts will answer that question better than 100 random ones ever could. I set this up for my @ComfortZoneYoga account because I'm far more active on my personal account @Sage Rountree with no letter D. I needed a quick professional presence for the virtual studio at Comfort Zone Yoga that could just exist without me constantly feeding it. It has 6 pinned posts, a clear bio, a link to our community. Done. It took me about 2 hours and I haven't touched it since. Let me tell you what used to happen before I figured this out. I would sit down to write an Instagram post and spend an hour agonizing over what to say. Then I'd post it and come back to check 12 times to see if anyone had liked it yet. Then I'd feel terrible because 3 people saw it and none of them booked a class. Meanwhile, the students who actually were booking classes, they all found me through word of mouth or through the studio or through a friend's recommendation. Instagram had nothing to do with it. Once I saw it that way, I stopped fighting Instagram and started using it for what it actually does well. That's it. That's the whole job. I would love to hear, how much time are you currently spending on Instagram each week? Drop a number in the comments. I'm curious whether it's minutes or hours, and whether that time is actually getting students into your classes. Now, if you want the full system, the templates, the step-by-step walkthroughs, exactly what to put in each of your 3 or 6 posts, I've got 2 ways for you to get it. Option 1, you can grab the Minimalist Instagram for Yoga Teachers course on its own. It's completely self-paced, and you could have your profile set up by the end of the week. Option 2, and this is the far better deal, you can join the Yoga Class Prep Station membership for $39 a month. The Minimalist Instagram course is included. Plus, you get a whole library of movement sequences, monthly live classes, ready to teach lesson plan ideas, class themes, and CEUs. It's a solid foundation for planning classes with ease and handling the business side of teaching without the scramble. Both links are in the video description. Pick the one that fits where you are right now. All right, go check out your Instagram profile right now. Look at it through the eyes of a nervous beginner who has never tried yoga. Do your top posts answer their questions, or are they going to click away confused? If you want help, you know where to find me. See you in the next one.